Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest insights on the ever-changing world of finance and technology. In today's episode, we'll be discussing the Small Payment Institution (MIP) license that has been available in Poland since the implementation of PSD2 on June 20th, 2018. This new license provides a great opportunity for fintech startups and other entities to offer payment services without the high costs and time-consuming procedures of obtaining a full-fledged payment institution status. But what exactly can a MIP do, and what are its limitations? In this episode, we'll explore the services that MIPs can offer, as well as the requirements and restrictions that come with this license. So, stay tuned to learn all about the MIP license and how it can benefit your business. Since the implementation of PSD2 in Poland on June 20th, 2018, entities that want to provide payment services, such as money transfers, can apply for a new license. A Small Payment Institution, MIP. MIP is an alternative to national payment institutions, being easier to establish and requiring lower financial and organizational legal costs. A small payment institution can perform most services that were previously reserved for big national institutions. It is a great starting point for fintech startups, for whom obtaining the appropriate license from the Financial Supervision Authority, KNF, seem too time-consuming and costly. What can a MIP do? MIP can provide almost all payment services, except for services based on account access, XS2A services such as PIS and AIS. Within the Small Payment Institution license, you can primarily maintain payment accounts, storing funds accepted from and for users to carry out payment transactions, perform money transfers, such as transfers or payment orders, accept payments with payment instruments, not only providing traditional card payment services, but also managing payment gateways based on pay-by-links, PBL, execute money transfers, conduct currency exchange for payment transactions, credit payment transactions. Additionally, MIP can conduct hybrid activities, meaning it can also provide non-financial services. Therefore, the MIP license can be used in the context of cryptocurrency exchanges or within any other activity, serving as a means of settling transactions between users, for example, in some marketplace models. What can a MIP not do? There are certain limitations regarding MIP activities. First and foremost, they cannot provide account information services, AIS, and payment initiation services, or PIS. These remain reserved exclusively for national payment institutions, KIP. Also, a small payment institution cannot issue electronic money. Apart from service restrictions, MIP, like payment service offices, BUP, is subject to transaction limits. The transaction volume of a MIP cannot exceed 1,500,000 euros on average per month. In case this limit is exceeded, either scale down the activity or apply for a full-fledged payment institution status, KIP. Another significant limitation for small payment institutions concerns the territorial scope of their operations. MIPs can only perform domestic transactions, so international transfers are not possible using a MIP. Requirements for a small payment institution. The requirements for MIPs have been significantly simplified compared to the requirements set for big payment institutions. The legal form is not required, so MIP can be a joint stock company, a limited liability company, or a sole proprietorship. The formal requirements are also simplified in terms of the documents MIP must possess and those submitted to the KNF. What MIP needs are a 12-month activity program, a 12-month financial plan, risk management procedures, AML-CFT, anti-money laundering procedures, a description and graphic scheme of the provided services, complaint handling procedures. MIP does not have to submit numerous declarations to the KNF concerning shareholders or board members, including their financial obligations. This requirement applies exclusively to KIP. There are no capital requirements for small payment institutions, which means even a limited liability company with a share capital of 5,000 PLN can obtain an MIP license. Therefore, the most significant cost of obtaining a MIP license remains legal service fees, which are also much lower than KIP's fees due to the simplified application and documentation. How long does it take to obtain MIP status? In theory, the KNF enters MIP in the register within 3 months of submitting a complete application, similar to KIP's. However, all-scale payment institutions, MIPs, can provide more flexibility and lower costs for businesses that don't require the full range of services offered by national payment institutions, NPIs. By focusing on niche markets and offering specialized payment services tailored to the needs of specific industries or customer segments, MIPs can successfully compete with larger institutions and establish a strong presence in the market. Additionally, the regulatory requirements for MIPs are generally less stringent than those for NPIs, which can make the process of obtaining necessary licenses and approvals more manageable for small businesses. And that's a wrap for today's episode. We hope you found this information useful and informative. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more updates on the world of finance and technology. Thanks for watching. Bye.